Hey everyone, this is Scott from Forgot to Grow Up. Welcome to another TV Talk. Today I'm talking about why Amazon should buy MGM. So it was in the news today that MGM is speaking with different companies about an acquisition of themselves. So they met with Netflix and Apple and a few other companies, but I personally think that Amazon should be the one to buy MGM. Now, I already kind of talked about this a little bit in a previous video where I talked about why Apple should buy MGM but won't, and a lot of the reasons why Amazon should apply, or why Apple should also apply to Amazon, but Amazon's also slightly different, and why I think Amazon's a little bit more likely to A, actually purchase it, and B, why I think Amazon in particular would benefit from purchasing MGM's content library. So that content library does contain big franchises like Bond and RoboCop and Rocky and Stargate, and different things, a bunch of other different big properties. It's one of the oldest studios in Hollywood. It's been around forever, or not forever, but it's been around pretty much as long as Hollywood, and so it's got a huge legacy, and I think that big legacy would fit in very well with Amazon and Amazon Prime Video. And I think the reason why this would be great for them is it would give them a little bit more of a, I don't know if marquee is the right word, but a little bit more of a prestige kind of brand associated with their already prestigious brand, but giving their kind of movie or their streaming service of Prime Video a little bit more kind of, I don't want to say credibility, but a little bit more kind of I don't want to say structure, what's the right word for it? A little bit more, I guess, of an identity. Because right now they've got a bunch of different Amazon Prime originals, but everything else outside of and those are all over the place, from, things like Jack Reacher to American Gods in certain countries, and different things like that, and the Grand Tour. So they're all over the place with their originals, which doesn't give them much of a, like, kind of a streaming service identity. Like, I don't, if you ask me what I think of when I think of Prime Video, it is kind of a muddled one where I'm like, they've got a bunch of stuff. So I think buying MGM and having MGM specifically, like MGM's content library specifically kind of exclusive, or as exclusive as possible, because a lot of their stuff probably has right deals that they have to wait to expire, a lot like Disney Plus is dealing with right now. But I think Amazon would really benefit from having a kind of a core library. That's kind of the word I was looking for before, a core kind of library that people are a little bit more aware of. That's like being the streaming service that has Bond, the streaming service that has the Rockies and the RoboCops, having that identity. I think it would really help and benefit them a little bit more, as opposed to kind of this almost shotgun approach it seems that they're going, at least from my perspective of it from Amazon Prime Canada. It seems like they're doing a pretty shotgun approach and getting a lot of everything, and I like it for that reason. There's a lot of older TV shows like Smallville and Supernatural that I'm so happy they're on there, so I don't have to go buy 20 seasons of TV shows, so I can catch up on those. So I like that that's kind of the identity they have for me so far. But I think having MGM, which you can add as a Amazon Prime channel right now, you can add MGM movies or MGM Studios as a channel right now. I think having that as like a core core component of Amazon Prime would really benefit them, really, I think, help take them to the next level, because I think sometimes they get their part of the streaming service or streaming wars is kind of, I don't want to say kind of passed over, but it's kind of just assumed because everybody has the thing, mainly because they have a Prime an Amazon Prime just account, and that comes with Prime Video, and so it is kind of this one where it's kind of, it's just the thing, you just have it. It's part of your internet almost. It's just another bill you have every month. So I think sometimes it kind of gets lumped into that. And yes, they have a pretty good, they are doing a pretty good job of actually being like a good Oscar contender, with buying different movies and producing different movies that are being pretty critically acclaimed, so far at least. And I like quite a number of their original series already, but I think that, like I said, I think they would really benefit from MGM's content library, that history, that big, big content library of so many different huge franchises. That would also give them points where they could go forward. They would then have IP that they already own, that they then could create further properties from, as opposed to right now where they have to come up with the original ideas or try and find new properties to adapt. So I think having MGM and being able to be, if they want to do some kind of Bond spin-off series or some kind of RoboCop TV series, all these different things, I think would only benefit Amazon. And the fact that they've got the money to be able to do it, I think really it's just a kind of, I don't want to say a no-brainer, but it would kind of, I think, benefit them to, it would save them some more money, because they would, once they own that content, they wouldn't have to pay for it. They'd be able to then collect the, you know what I mean? So there's just so many different options or different benefits for why Amazon should buy MGM, and I'm just want somebody to buy MGM so that someone will make me some more Stargate. And I mean, they made more of The Expanse, so why wouldn't you want Stargate? Stargate's the best. So yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts on why Amazon should buy MGM. Sure, let me know in the comments below what you thought about, or what you think about MGM being acquired. Which company do you think should get it? Should it be Amazon? Should it be Apple? Should it be Netflix? Should they try to do their own streaming service again, where they actually have all their content on it, as opposed to just Stargate? Even though I love just Stargate, but I also have it all on DVD. That's not the point. Let me know in the comments below what you think about MGM trying to get acquired by one of the streaming services or one of the big studios. I'm curious to hear what other people think about it. If you are curious about more of my thoughts on different things like this, about the streaming wars, be sure to check out the TV Talk / Cinema Chats playlist, which I'll link at the end, as well as my other videos, which I'm doing today on why Apple should buy, why Apple should buy MGM but won't, and I'll also be doing another video on why Netflix should buy Sony Pictures, which I'll also link at the end and in the cards and down in the description and everywhere and all those fun things. But yes, thanks again for joining me today. Subscribe if you haven't already, and have a good one.